Sheldon! Somebody's trying to poison me. But thankfully, due to my natural healing factor and this bottle of, I think, NyQuil, I will be okay. Let's do this!
Welcome to AU Weekly with your host, Tom the Protagonist.
Konnichiwa, anime fam. I am Tom the Protagonist, joined by my current co-host, Sheldon Blastoise. Sheldon says hello. Our first news story this week proves that we are in for a ride this week. Voice actor Kenichi Suzumura is going to be starring in the live-action Ajin adaptation. Kenichi is most famous for voicing Shin Asuka from Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Destiny, and this only proves that in this industry, it's possible to go from something terrible to something equally terrible. The surprising thing is that he's not playing his actual character that he voices, Sokabi. I guess it would make it too good. From one thing that makes me horribly depressed to something that makes me less depressed. A while back, we covered that Sanrio, the makers of Hello Kitty, were making a line of merchandise to coincide with Fullmetal Alchemist. Pictures are now being released of their actual merchandise. So can we get some of those on the screen? Oh, look at them. It's so kawaii. They will be released in December, along with the live-action adaptation of... You tricked me into covering this, didn't you? Well, while I'm bothered but not hot, I guess we'll just keep rolling into the protagonist moment of the week. AKA the part where Kyle tells me, hey, you should talk about how you really feel about this, and I just let loose. Evangelion, which is not how you should pronounce that, but that's a whole thing entirely, is getting its own shoe line. I think we can pull up the pictures. Let's do that. If you'll notice, there's really nothing special. It's just colors. Gray, blue, purple. I can't even remember the other one. Doesn't matter. It's still dumb. What's the point of it? You know what? That's why they're New Balances. They're not Nike. They're not anything cool. It's New Balance. They're trying to scrape and claw at anything they can get. If I could find a better segue for these two stories, it would be in Paul Blart Mall Cop. It would not help ticket sales, though. In Japan, there exists an EVA-themed bullet train. And considering everyone in Japan is on drugs all the time, someone thought, hey, why don't we mash them together and sell it to kids? And that's exactly what they did. Yes, for 8,000 yen, roughly $75 US, you can own this hideous-looking thing. I'm not going to buy it. It looks like Megatron's bastard child if it was mauled by robot bears. Well, I think I've done enough reporting for the first half. On for a meme break. Oh, and play that fire new track that we got for it. Strike Witches is set to have its 10th anniversary event. But before anyone gets any ideas, the characters are still not legal. The anniversary event proves that it is as young as its actual cast of characters. Illustrator Humakame Shimada has stated on Twitter that the project is not at a state where they can discuss specifics. Get your mind out of the gutter. Stop thinking about the girls in their underwear. Perverts. For more details on this, we'll go to Sheldon. Sheldon, what are your thoughts on Strike Witches? Sheldon, what? I can't say that. What is wrong with you? No. Stop! Stop feeding into them! On to a new segment called Product Placement, where we show you one piece of merchandise, but also beg for sponsors. This week is this Death Note brick. You know, if I had a wooden desk, that wouldn't happen? Huh. How about that? Just kidding, this isn't the Death Note brick. It's the all-in-one Death Note edition. As you can see, it's very tiny compared to the other volumes. Yes, the all-in-one edition weighs roughly 3.5 pounds and is $40. It's perfect if you want to pick up a manga that you haven't been able to before. Or when Derek isn't returning your texts and you just know he's been hooking up with that Emily girl, who's more popular than you, but even though you're slightly more attractive. Well, Derek, I hope you like a brick through the windshield of your 2010 Mazda that you still have 3 years of payments left on, jerk! That'll show him. It may cost you $40, but the satisfaction will last you a lifetime. The Warriors video game series has been dabbling in crossovers a lot lately. The trend is continuing with Fire Emblem Warriors. A new trailer has been released for it, starring Fire Emblem Awakening players. You know, the game in the series before it got really creepy. Characters in the game include Marth, obviously, Chrom, Robin, both male and female because diversity, My Bae Cordelia, female Corrin, only female because strong female characters, Lucina, and many more. The game is set to release in Japan September 28th and will come to the States and Europe October 20th. Well, that's our news for this week, guys. I'm Tom the Protagonist for Sheldon the Blastoise. Stay updated.